explain about the background of the company. SGS Malaysia Sdn Bhd was established in Malaysia in 1971. SGS Malaysia Sdn Bhd provide a wide range of service and specialized solutions for all sectors of Malaysian industry. With over 4 decades of experience, their extensive network of office and laboratories is supported by highly trained professionals covers Peninsula Malaysia, Sabah and Sarawak. SGS Malaysia Sdn Bhd mission is to provide worldwide and their core service is testing, inspection and certification company. The objective of SGS Malaysia Sdn Bhd is value to society is enabling a better, safer and more interconnected world.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Amira binti Sharaful Nizam and I will present for the as-is process. So basically this is the as-is process of staff recruitment for SGS company. There are few steps for this process. The first one, the staff will advertise the job through their company website, which is sgs.my. And those who are interested can send their CV through email. Next, a telephone interview will be conducted if they think that your profile matches with their need. And they might also ask you few questions about yourself too if needed. Once done with the phone interview, they will invite you for a first round interview, which will be conducted face-to-face. And also, there will be an assessment for you. If you pass both the first round interview and also the assessment, then you are qualified for the last stage, which is second round interview, in which it will be conducted face-to-face as well. And in this stage, you will get more access to an additional insight of the company better. So that's all for the as-is process. Thank you. Next, for the Ishikawa Diagram, or also known as Fishbone Diagram, here we have problem in employee turnover as the main title. There are 3 causes which are because of the personal reason, environment and also workload. For the personal reason, it could be because of family problem or having a conflict with the colleague, hence why they wanted to resign. Next, for the environment, if we are not comfortable with the office environment because of the surrounding or simply because of the people around there, then it could be one of the reasons. Besides a communication problem that could lead to a turnover because they cannot adapt with the environment. Lastly is for the workload. Too much work and doing the same work all over again could also make the person wanted to resign and try something new besides of the high pressure that given to them from their employer. So that's all for the Ishikawa diagram. Thank you.
Now I will explain about to-be process. Basically, the to-be diagram describes the future state, in other words, how the organization process, culture and capabilities will appear in the future. And as you can see on the slide, there are few steps that employee must follow in this recruitment process. First stage is advertising job, and the person who is responsible for this step is the hiring manager, where she or he will advertise the open position that the company needed on the SGS website. Next step is info applicants, and after finishing the second step, the telephone interview will be made between member of recruitment team and the applicants. Move forward to the next step. If the applicant passed the telephone interview, they will move forward to the next step, which is the first interview. But if they fail the phone interview or their profile didn't match with the requirement that SGS company need, their application will be rejected. After finish the first interview, next step is assessment. Once the applicant successfully complete with the first interview and pass the assessment, they will be invited to participate in the next stage, which is second round of interview. And lastly, the next stage is sending a confirmation letter to the qualified candidate. The hiring manager will select which candidate suit with the position and give them a confirmation letter. There are 3 benefits of to-be process, which is improve and increase the efficiency of the work process, improve the quality of work process, and last but not least, reduce process time.
So in conclusion, there are 2 methods that this company can use to get the information, which is qualitative and quantitative. Firstly, let me explain about quantitative measurement. For recruitment process in SGS Malaysia Sdn Bhd, staff can record the data based on the number of applications. For example, staff can observe the application from candidates who are applied for the job for them to get into the next interview. Next is qualitative measurement. In SGS Malaysia recruitment process, for example, staff can categorize the application for candidates who are qualified for the first interview and candidates who are not qualified for the job. Candidates that qualified during the first interview will continue to the next process until they are accepted for the job. Furthermore, I will explain about the factors that are critical to the success of the project. Firstly, is a business focus. The company needs to focus on all dimensions for the recruitment process to enable the process run smoothly. Next, a methodology and project approach. It requires discipline and structure. Also, methodology must be systematic and fact-focused to implement a new process. And lastly, visible active leadership. Executives and managers must demonstrate a long-term commitment to implementing the improved process. Last but not least, the problems that the team might face in implementing the improved process is solving the problem too quickly. As a result, when they come across an issue, their first reaction is to solve it right away, but they might overlook important facts and information that would help to understand the process and what needs to enhance it.